Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pot.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Does a certain hairstyle attract certain men? Let's get it.
Even the men that I attract are different.
I agree.
They're different. Like, I don't get the, hey, yo, ma, I don't get that.
That happens.
Beautiful queen, how was your morning?
Yeah.
I get,
So you get a different type of bull.
Yeah, basically. I get the grand risings. I get the grand risings.
Can we talk about it? Why do you get a different response? And do you believe that this has something to do with, like you said, natural versus not natural?
feel like-
long hair down 40 inches
feel like
compared
it's-
to not.
Even to kind of piggyback off her when you said the social media thing, just that
Yeah.
the overall how people view like, oh, the girl that has the implants, the long Brazilian hair, she wants the man that's pulling up in the Rolls Royce or whatever. The girl that's natural, they look at it as, oh, she's okay with who I am.
She's down to earth.
She's down to earth.
She's simple,
cool.
not knowing that a lot of the natural girls is way more bougie.
So, guys, I think this topic is worth the conversation. I think there's some truth in this. I remember I did a poll back last year, I think it was, where I asked men, do they prefer women to wear their natural hair or weave? And of course, as expected, the majority of men said they would rather women wear their natural hair. Now, personally, myself, I wasn't too picky when it came to that question in specific, but I wasn't surprised that most men preferred black women to wear their natural hair. There's something to be said about what was said on that podcast. Usually, when most men, and I do believe this, see a woman who is wearing her natural hair, I believe there's a tendency to want to approach her and also view her with a little bit more respect. Let me know if you think that's right. Like, comment down below. And even though I'm not that picky when it comes to hair, I do prefer for my girl, for example, to rock her natural hair. I think there's some truth in natural hair and respect. There is a difference, right? When you see a woman with the long weave down to her back and different color hair and you know, the exaggerated eyelashes and long nails, there's a different approach, man. There's a different approach. I think it gives off a whole different energy and a whole different vibe from a woman who has a more natural look. And I think women underestimate the type of response they receive based on how they present themselves when it comes to their hair in specific. And you know what? I think I did a whole video on this too. I brought two women. One of them was pro-natural. The other one was like, nah, I think black women should wear weave or whatever they want, right? No one should tell them anything and they can rock weave if they want. Well, my whole thing was like, hey, if it helps you be more attractive to men and these men want you to rock your natural hair, why don't you guys do it? And this is why a lot of men say things like women do things for each other and don't take the men who they want to be attracted to them into consideration. And it's a weird thing, man. And you know, they'll say things like, oh yeah, you know, we're protecting the hair. Protecting it from what? Always in some type of protective style or whatever, but you're never wearing it out. When does it end? And that's always been my question, right? But again, this is more of a conversation starter because I think this was a good topic. What do you guys think? How a man would approach a woman who has natural hair versus her with the weave? And I'm not talking about like, it doesn't even have to be crazy, right? It doesn't have to be blue, purple hair. I'm just talking about like two women, one completely just embracing her natural side. The other one has a really well put together weave, right? To the best that you can imagine. Do you think that affects the way that woman is approached and perceived by other men? Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave your comment. I'm curious. I'm going to check them out. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, man. I'm out. Peace.